Hello bros, I'm welcome to SFX0, BroFive production, and the next Sakura game actually. I actually found out that they had already released the next Sakura game after I actually stopped it. And they actually are not too far away from releasing the one after this either. So we're gonna do Sakura at night and then jump directly into Sakura Succubus. I'm really expecting a lot from Sakura Succubus. I hope they really outdo themselves with that one. But let's first check how many pictures there are. 6, 12, and that is 16 then. So 16 pictures then. Right, we're gonna lower the music to 0 and sound volume, gonna lower that there, and we put the text speed to fast so I can actually read it in my own pace, because I'm a fast reader. But I say let's just jump straight into it. The same sky again. The country of Lemuria is now at peace, but that wasn't always the case. Only a couple of decades prior, the people of this land lived in fear. They were ruled by the evil demon queen Gunhild, who crushed all opposition with her army of monsters. Actually, that text speed is way too fast, so let's put it to half. The downtrodden populace began to lose hope. They feared that nobody would be able to stand up to Gunhild and her mighty army. But then a miracle happened. A hero was born in a small out-of-the-way village buried deep in the forest. This hero was called Cressida, and she was an ordinary human. Nobody believed she could fight the demon queen, but she persevered. She trained long and hard until she had mastered the art of the sword. Then she assembled a party and she set off to face Gunhild. A fierce battle ensued. The people of Lemuria were certain Cressida would lose, but she betrayed a pessimistic expectation. Ordinary human though she was, Cressida bested the demon queen. Finally, the people of Lemuria were free. 22 years have passed since then, and the people of Lemuria have continued to live in peace. Those who once mocked Cressida now revere her as the brave knight who brought peace to this realm. And as for what happened to Cressida herself, she turned down numerous offers from the army to become an official knight, and decided instead to live a simple life hidden from the public eye. She works as a baker now in a small village with her husband, her daughter. Her new life is devoid of violence. She swapped the acrid scents of blood and metal with the aroma of freshly baked bread. She screams and cries of warfare with the ring of the bell above her shop door. Her life is quite a happy one, conducted of a numinous bliss. She content enough, but I'm not. I never had a chance to explore Lemuria, and I want to experience this country all for myself. I want to go on an epic adventure just as Cressida did, and become a knight strong enough to protect the weak and needy. But now, you're probably wondering, who am I? So, I'll introduce myself. My name is Estelle, and I'm Cressida's daughter. My mother is a warrior turned baker, and I want to follow in her footsteps, minus the baker part. I take up a sword and train my body to its absolute limit. Being a knight is my dream. Naturally, my parents were opposed to the idea at first. They were always been overprotective, and they hate the thought of me fighting. My mom's never taught me how to wield a sword despite her own skill. I pitied my parents relentlessly, however, and after much struggling, I was able to change their minds. My parents gave me some money, and my mother handed me the very same sword she used to defeat Gunhild all those years ago. Keep it, Estelle. It's yours now. If you really have the aptitude for becoming a knight, it should help you during times of crisis. Yes. Think of it of this sword as part of me. I always be with you, so long as you hold on to this blade, I promise. I was overwhelmed by my mom's kindness, and I could barely suppress my tears before I set off into the unknown. I think my final conversation with my mom went a little like this. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate everything you ever done for me. I love you. I love you too, dear, and it's no problem. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you. You're the apple of my eye. Then Dad butted in and said something like, Mine too. You're my favorite daughter in the whole wide world. Well, I think it's his only daughter, so of course. I'm your only daughter, Dad. Okay, I could not avoid laughing there because I made that comment before this sentence. Why am I too good at foreseeing stuff? And I couldn't ask for anyone better. I share you on during your quest, my baby girls, so don't get hurt. I couldn't bear it. Don't get into skirmishes with any goblins. And don't talk to any strange men. Remember to change your underwear every day. Oh, come on. And don't cross any bridges with trolls beneath them. I mean, come on, it's starting to come a little like, how old is she actually? I suppose that's me in this story, so how old am I? Well, I know in this world I'm 24, but what age am I in that? Keep your wits about you and your sword sharp. And if you ever get sick of adventuring, you can come home whenever you want. We'll be waiting for you. We love you, Estelle. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But I'll be fine. I'm not a child. I'm an adult. It's time for me to prove my worth. I make you both proud. And that leads me to the present. I've been adventuring for about 3 days now, and I've made some good progress. I left my small village far behind me, and I'm on my way to Grimoire, which is the biggest city in Lemuria. My journey been a relatively uneventful one. I haven't run into any monsters, everybody's been kind and friendly, and the shelter has been easy enough to find. The bag of coins my parents gave me is tied securely on my hip. I have enough money left to buy bread and board for several weeks. The money will run out eventually, but I already have a contingency plan. I form a party when I get to Grimoire, and we'll take on lots of quests at the city's guild. Word of our good deeds will spread across the land, and soon we'll be rolling in money. I never fought any monsters before, but I'm going to do my best. I'll become a strong knight worthy of inheriting my mother's name, even if it kills me. But hopefully it won't. Actually, I can take a hit without actually having any problem. So if I have a shield and a sword, as long as I block any direct attacks by the sharp parts, I could actually withstand a lot of punishment without going down. That's why I'm spending this warm summer day training in the ruins of an old castle. And that, I suppose, is the first picture, so that is where we end off the first part. We're gonna continue with that. Each episode ends where a new picture is presented. And, actually, let's go to the main menu real fast. Okay, so I like this. It's blue hair, which I'm a really fan of. This thing's proves that. Actually, if I hold it a little closer, you can see it's blue. So I'm liking that. Of course, this is wavy, and that's straight, which is not perfect. But anyway, I just want to say that. So let's just jump back to there. So at least that was all I have for Sakura Night this time then. So hit like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. BroFive!